Hi, homeschool parents. Do your kids ask a lot of questions? Mine do. In fact, we could answer 100 questions by lunchtime, and we encourage them to ask questions. It's great. But sometimes we have questions we don't really know the answer to, or it's just hard to answer. It might be because we're not familiar with the subject matter, or maybe even if we are, we're just don't know how to explain it to them in a way that they can understand. Well, investing is one of those topics that a lot of people feel that way, that it's kind of difficult to answer questions that their kids might have about investing or the stock market. If that sounds like you and your family, I want to introduce you to this book, Why Does the Stock Market Go Up? By Brian Feroldi. That's a great question right there, isn't it? And the subtitle here I love, Everything You Should Have Been Taught About Investing in School But Weren't. Isn't that the truth? Now, this book, it's structured with a lot of real simple questions and answers. It'd be a great companion to a high school financial literacy course or economics course, or just if your teen is learning about investing and has questions that you don't know the answers to. And you might actually learn something from this book yourself. Two of the things that I really love about this book, it's super easy to navigate. It's super easy to understand. As far as navigating goes, each chapter is just a couple pages and focused on a question. Listen to some of these chapter titles. What is a stock? Why do stocks have value? What is the S&P 500? Does growth change a company's value? Lots of good questions here. Some of them are common, some of them are not so common, but are important to know. And Feroldi writes in a really easy to understand style. You're going to really understand what he's talking about. So that's great. The last chapter in this book, particularly good advice to my younger self and to you. I think if that last chapter will pay for the book itself just by avoiding common mistakes. A lot of that stuff I wish I would have known, but again, we weren't taught that in school, so that's great. Probably my one reservation with that chapter is just around index funds. Not that I disagree with his reasoning or his rationale behind kind of recommending broad index funds like an index fund on the S&P 500, but it's just that for Christians I think they're a little problematic because you're profiting from everything in that index, including things that you probably don't want to, like abortion or pornography, gambling, those kind of things. A lot of Christians don't want to profit from those, and you can't really avoid that if you're investing in index fund. But aside from that, this is a fantastic book. I recommend this book. I think it'd be really helpful to you and helpful for your teen to just learn some easy to get at answers to some common questions. So check this book out, hit subscribe, go to homeschoolsteward.com for more resources. Well done, parents.